This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the squad is looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. We've got some interesting matchups here today, Kurt. Each quarterback is going to have to account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game within the game, to be honest. These two free safeties are great at operating and just roaming in coverage. It's going to be interesting to see how these two move around on the chessboard of this game.
First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Schneider. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop for the offense pinned back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To the air, it's Schneider. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
The pass falls incomplete.
Now it's second down here.
Second down.
And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Schneider. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Pass complete on a crosser. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw it again. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
25 on the play.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
To throw, it's Schneider. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense. Murphy moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. A big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. Now we run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Looking right, this one caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? 1st down and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Here's the 2nd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in?
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Schneider. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
4th down coming up.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Auburn. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 25. He's swarmed by the defense. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well. They were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.